hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Well, now, what is smart money? Well, it's that thing that is caused by an algorithm. Everything in smart money, we do not believe in retail. It is all just an algorithm. Even move it along here. Let's go ahead, and I also said we probably take a look at everybody's favorite thing right now, which I do not care about. But I do want to take a look at these stupid dog coins. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. See, just the formation of this does not give me confidence in this. Everybody, okay. So here's the biggest difference between smart money and your typical, trader, your typical retail trader. Your typical retail trader is going to do something like this, right? Or maybe even something even farther down the line. Probably even at the bottom of this. Or at least I hope they would. And they're going to go, oh, look at this. Look at this trend line. Trend lines are everything. It can never fall below that trend line. Which at the same time, okay, I see double highs right here. Yeah, turn that off. Okay. You could see there was a little kind of like almost like some high-ish, going straight across here. Looks like a boom, jumped up across there, took out the liquidity, fell. All right. And now, what is it going to do? Looks like there's some double highs here as well. Now, I have a feeling these are going to be setups to trick people. We're probably going to see this climb, along this imaginary trend line, or what we call a phantom trend line, until we get to this part right here, right? Until this part moves all the way across, right? And then it's going to be at that crossroads to where people are going to go, oh no, what's it going to do? Is it going to bounce off the top and then fall through the bottom? Or is it going to bounce off the trend line and go up? The answer is probably both. We're probably going to see it go it could, I'm not for sure which direction it's going to go in first, but it could easily crack this. This is what I would think. Crack these two highs first, come up, make a third high, and then boom, drop below all of this. Because then people are going to be thinking, okay, it's going to stay good. It's going to stay along the trend line, right? Instead of having some kind of resistance, it's going to break that resistance, right? Come up here, and then fall back, and then everybody's going to bet on it, bouncing off this, and then that's when it's going to fall. It's going to fall straight through that phantom trend line. And look, there's kind of almost a double bottom there. But I would expect it to even get lower. Let me look at daily on this. Okay. Daily you have, because the reason I wanted to look at the daily is to see if they're, oh wow, okay. You have a redeliver rebalance way down here. Redeliver rebalance means when you have a wick, it's larger than the body on its way up. It's almost like you forget about this wick, and it kind of acts as kind of its own fair value gap, basically. So it could drop all the way down to here. That's what I'm saying. Or there is the fair value gap just above it, actual fair value gap, to where it will run into that wick. And I'm on the daily. I shouldn't be running it out that far. All right, so just go ahead and make notes. Daily FVG. Same thing here. Daily FVG. That didn't work at all. And then we also have a third. And geez, actually should have been using these the whole entire time, but well, I think I'm close enough. There we go. Yeah. And now I have a third daily fair value gap. It's not to say it's going to fall back to these things, but as I've mentioned, fair value gaps act as there's no over here. Act as magnets. The price is attracted to them, and then as soon as they reach within them, then boom, they just release automatically. All right, so there's the daily. Let's jump down to the 4 hour. Let's see what we got. The 4 hour. All right, even though the daily, looks like this guy is even pulled all the way down. Looks like it came down here, hit this as an order block, and then jump back up. Trying to think about what would be most feasible for SHIB. What would be more feasible for SHIB to happen? Because right now we don't have one of those. Well, they kind of do. Where you have a rise and then a drop and then one that runs. And that would be, I would call it right here. I wouldn't even call this little spike down. That looks like more of a, well, you know what? It's a 4 hour. So never mind. If it was like a 1 hour, 15-minute, that could be like a little liquidity run. But if it's a 4 hour, it's something completely different. So now what we're looking at is if this is the actual low that breaks the high. Now we're looking at something to, and look, nothing has come back and gotten below the discount. The 61% area is the discount. This is where smart money is going to buy. So I'm going to put a little option H on that. There we go. And then we're going to green it, because that is going to be discount material. And that's why I think this phantom trend line is not going to hold. Why? Because it's going to fall and eventually get below this, right? So that's why I think it could pop up here, right? Get close to these equal highs, and then boom, fall. And it's gonna fall, and I mean it's gonna fall, and it's gonna get below 1, 2, basically 2 areas of liquidity, to where people would think that, okay, well, if it fell below the trend line, then there's support right here. No, that's not support. That's at all. It's really not. This is not support at all. What is going to be support is going to be this bullish order block right here, which is actually where I think price would probably go. It would be this 0.000488 at this 70.5% level. This is where I think more than likely it's going to get close to, because you have, on a 4-hour basis, you have again another bullish order block that is below the discount line. And then so everybody's buying into this ship. They think this meme coin is going to make them so much money, and then like I said, come up, and then boom. It's exactly probably what's going to happen. Or if it doesn't do that exact thing, what it could do is it could ride up, come down, then ride up. Well, oops. I hate the right click on the Mac mouse pad. Go down, ride up, down, and it's going to try to squeeze itself in here, and then eventually pop. And then once it gets here, people are going to start chasing it, and then boom, drop. And then I think probably even a little bit further. Well, I don't know if it would drop exactly like that. It would probably drop to here, and then probably try to make a little bit of a rally until it hits the back side of these 2 candles here, right? So I'll show you those candles right there. It would probably pull up, hit the back side of those candles, then continue down, and probably hit there. And then once it hits there, then who knows? Then, it'll probably go something like that. But that's what I think is going to happen to SHIB. So for me, who can't write very well with Tradingview, That's what I think is going to happen to Shiba. Because you have to think about who has all the money, and not only that, let's take another avenue at it, and let's flip this the other way. All right, so yeah, I need these guys for sure. All right, so now you have this right here. This is your premium line. So we are above the premium line already. So it is in like 100% sell mode right now. All right, let me hold on. Did I make a line? Did it make a line? No. Jeez, okay. Oh, there we go. Tax and I'm gonna put premium. All right, because that's what that is. So here you have discount. Here you have premium. So now that it's already above the premium, we're just waiting for it to sell down to the discount level. And so once it gets down to discount level, you just got to find confluences. And that's why I think it would probably, even that I think it would get, I think it would, that in this daily fair value gap, I think it would just fill the whole thing until it got down to the 4 hour. Because this big wick right here is just a liquidity run. It's a liquidity run to come down to hit this to hit this order block and then bounce back up. Or if anything, it could be one of those that I was talking about, to where you had a low, you had a high, right? And then you had another low. It is a 4 hour, by the way, so that could happen. If that is the case, then we're looking at a different kind of premium, right? Which would be right there. So this could be premium 2. And then if we flipped this around, right? Because even though it didn't make this low, high, came, and then it just busted out. Then now we're looking at a different kind of discount, which would be right here. Why do I feel like the discounts and premiums are different? I don't know. But I'm gonna. Oh, it's just maybe just because I don't know. Like I feel like they should be closer to each other. I don't know what's going on. All right. Anyway, maybe I messed up on one of them, and we'll figure it out. Nope. 61%. Nope. 61%. Flip it upside down. 61% for premium 2. Nope. 61% for premium 1. Oops. All right. So let's just say that we were right here. All right. And this thing does do what I think it's going to do, come up, smash, go down. Now, if we're just looking to get below this premium line, then then we're going to start looking at smaller time frames. Because I don't think, especially, yeah, because now that we're already above, well, we're pretty much right at the premium. So if it gets above these guys, it's above premium, boom, it's going to be ready to sell. I mean, and it's already got to the premium and bounced off of it. So maybe this is the area that we should be looking at. So if that's the case, all right, let's leave that there. Flip this around. And again, I mean, yeah, it could possibly just hit this and then bounce up. Why? Because in your hour, that is where your last bullish order block is, or one of your last bullish order blocks are. Now, it came down here, and even though everybody thinks this is part of the trend line, let me blow your mind. No, it actually came down and hit the bullish order block from here. That's what trend lines are. Everybody thinks trend lines are like these magical things that come out of nowhere. No, they're actually just a product of the price actually hitting bullish and bearish order blocks over and over and over again is what they are. So, I said it could fall. And it could fall even lower. You know, it could fall to this discount. I mean, this discount right here that we could be looking at. Then again, I'm on an hour. I mean, for it to run up like this, drop back down, and then take off, I don't know. It's almost not likely. It's almost like this would be a better scenario. But then again, now it's already, all of these have dropped back into, you know, buying territory, which I don't think is possible. Because now you're looking at where it's hitting as a discounted price. And all it would take would, well, basically where it to hit to be now to continue to go on. And then everything would be hunky dory. And I don't think that's I don't think that's it. So instead, and maybe this isn't even it either. Maybe it's this guy. Because you have this little leg right here, short little high, and that short little high also coincides with the bottom of the daily fair value gap. Also coincides, I mean, this 88.6 also coincides with a bearish order block. You know, makes a little run up, comes down, hits the, you know, the bullish order block, and then makes a good run up, falls back. Yeah, it looks like it's dropped into a premium a couple times, or a discount a couple times, I mean. But not too many times. There was that wait, Jesus. I got rid of one of the premiums and one of the. Okay, there's one premium. There's other premium. I got rid of one. Sorry, discounts. I got rid of one of the premiums somehow. Which one was it? Not that one. Must have been that one. All right. Either way, I'm trying to think what looks best and what would possibly be most likely to happen. No, I still think Shiba is on a more of a bullish stance than any of them. But to be honest, I think it's more along the lines of this. I really do. I really think it's more along the lines of this because none of these have come close to hitting a discount. It stayed up in this area, and a lot of people, especially your retail traders, look at this and they go, "Oh, it's an ascending wedge," and then they go, "Well, we're gonna wait for it to break out, and then see which direction it's gonna go." Well, if you understand smart money, you don't have to wait for it to break out. You just gotta you just have to understand what's more than likely going to happen. And what's more than likely going to happen is that, in my opinion, again, it's gonna do one of these, break this, get close to those highs, and then fall. Again, probably not fall like that. More like fall like maybe down to here or so, pull back up, and then everybody's going to chase it up and then fall again. Either way, it's probably going to end up around in this area. Not that huge of an area, but, probably somewhere around in here. I mean, that is considered the golden zone. So, that's what I got for Shim. Let's take a look at another one, and then I'm going to be done for the night. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Follow me on all of my social medias. I'm on Facebook, right? I'm on Twitter. I am on Minds. I am on Odyssey. I am on Medium. I'm on all of them. So if you can, give me a subscribe, give me a like, let me know that you learned something. If you didn't learn something, if you have questions that you want to ask, shoot me a message. My contact information is in the description box. I keep rambling. It is over 2 hours for me. I am hungry. I got to get off of here. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I'll see you all next time. And don't forget to Well, don't forget to eat. Don't forget to, you know, to do those good things that you're supposed to do. Take care of yourself. Um, but also, what was that one thing I was gonna say? Don't forget to wear your pants. That's right. Don't forget to wear your pants.